guys, welcome back to Rad Rob Gaming. Host Rad Rob. It's time for the John Deere Classic at TPC Deere Run. And we're going to go against Harold Varner III. I don't remember this course, but I'm sure I will. Try to multitask and watch bowling.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in.
Over the trees.
And let's see what he can do here today. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He's eyeing this up, and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Way too far.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Break.
It was on a good line. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
This hole is a
I've always
par
been known
5.
for my hole play.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
I'm happy with that.
Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, really.
Lining up
Actually
the birdie
thought that
putt
was gonna
here.
go.
It's got a chance. Ooh.
Stuff.
The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
Oh, these are moving way faster than I thought.
It's just inside the range.
There's
be
a
a lot of-
long way, but I tell you what, I've
tail
seen
there.
it happen before, so there's a chance.
Hold.
Okay, steady now. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Very windy.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at +1 for the day.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Well played, mate. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Wow, what a shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat.
That is a huge sigh of relief there, Luke. Finally gets one to go.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Is that what they had in mind?
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Oh, this should affect the ball flight. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
So much for that.
That's it. It's okay. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Time now for the 4th shot. 3 behind our leader. playing their 5th shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double.
We won't do that again.
And nicely holed. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind.
That really did.
Further right than they wanted. Par putt coming up here.
No.
It's tracking.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Oh, what a shot that was.
Left breaking right. Just hit it hard enough, which I barely did.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently at 2 over par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a long par 4.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Playing from around 110 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Going for less club here. Well, he means business. Coming out, hitting shots like that against HV3. I think Harold's just as surprised as I am.
Got one of them back.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Opting for the 5-iron.
Didn't go the side I wanted it to.
Well, that's a handy shot. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard. Shame it didn't drop.
Why don't you just go home?
And this
That's
one
your home.
is for his par.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Ooh, that's a shit bounce.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, up by the green. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Should have.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Henny, how bad is this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what
How the
bad
hell did
lies
I
are
get out
made
of
of.
that?
Surely it's going to.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's in a tie for 14th place.
That's crazy.
Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
That should roll where I want it. Pretty much. Okay.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ah, the birdie just slides by.
That's rough. After that.
Finds himself
That's
at a
rough.
share of 14th position. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest
Pretty
fairway
straightforward.
on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Attaboy, good shot. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. And with that, That's their 4th birdie, and that will take him to 1 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving themselves a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. This putt for a spot in the top 5. And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field,
nice.
They're now ahead of their rival. Now 4 back after that hole.
Striped.
Handy effort, that one. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Yeah, done without that.
It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? Wow, what a save.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And let's have another look at that one.
Now look how they attacked this one.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Yeah, that wind blew that
should
way
set up
further
another
than I wanted
chance.
it to.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Man, I thought I gave that
Just
enough room.
missed. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
So far, so good.
Well done. At -2, going along nicely today. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
They get a little ground draw here.
Ooh, well, I didn't.
I know it hasn't
see
come
that
up
coming.
exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Bitch.
You'll take the tap in for par any day.
That's unfortunate.
currently
I
tied
really
for
needed
5th.
that one.
If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Beautiful.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
All right, that was a good comeback.
Sloppy start. They
Slow
seem to
start.
Pull that round together.
Well, definitely a tale of 2 nines, wasn't it? On the front 9, they looked like a rank amateur, and on the back 9, it looked actually they knew what they were doing. So interesting to watch, no doubt about it. Hopefully more consistency in the days ahead.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 5th major, the John Deere Classic, is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action.
Finally get it over the tree.
I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that,
this is all
catching the leaders.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Maybe it's the third hole. I don't
say just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Much better than that roll that I got there.
Well struck. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Currently 5 under overall. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill. Semi-blind tee shot.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Yeah, quality shot.
Wind. I can't tell where the wind is.
Birdies today. This for another
18 feet to the cup.
Should be good.
Oh, so close.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Looks good off the blade. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He's currently tied for second. We've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Nicely done. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
He's currently just in second place. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Around 110 yards to go. Currently a shot off the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Was on a good line.
How?
Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Just go home.
This one's for birdie. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
This one needs to kick left. Setting up miles from the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Ouch, that hurts.
Come on, dude.
Just tapped in for a bogey. John Rahm, your leader as we head to the next hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
This putt to move into a tie for first. Ooh,
Son of a bitch.
big putt for par coming up. Just one off the lead after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
And here we are with the third shot. Just one shot back now.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Yeah, you'll
Working
take
too
that.
hard for par.
And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Currently at -4 overall. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Is there anything classier than someone that
Or
can
we can
hit a
just hit it
driver off the deck?
Flush.
Well, this person
win if you
displays the
don't take
power game in
chances.
pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Wow. I can't believe that hell is even worse.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. Could roll into the rough on this one. Setting up in some very
Yeah, this
deep
is
rough.
ugly up here.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible.
Super
What a
hill.
shot.
I mean, that's why I want to get up there near the pin.
Oh, that's a great
That's
shot. And a birdie
this is
opportunity
disgusting
coming up
if I
here at the
miss.
11th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Not really,
Yeah,
dude.
nice
That's such a
mid-range birdie
slub.
putt, that one.
Those are the
And
holes
with
that burned me
we'll
so
move
many
to 5
times.
under par. He's in a share of 5th position. This one's a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the
Hybrid
back.
on the
And
hill.
saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Nope, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Beautiful.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Really shanked
Gee, that
the
line was
fucking
looking good, wasn't it?
Oh,
That was a gallant attempt.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
I put it exactly where I
that's
wanted
piped.
it, and I
That's heading down the
fucking
runway.
bogeyed it.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This one has eyes for the hole. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And just keeping it in neutral
understand.
on the leaderboard. Lovely effort, that. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And JT is currently our leader. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. They've chosen to club down on this one.
Okay, that'll work. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
Just a short putt.
Bad round.
Closes the work out
Really
on
bad
that
round.
This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
It goes that fucking far.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before.
Yeah.
Every once in a
Get me
while,
outta here,
a
dude.
blind squirrel finds
Bad
an
day.
acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Stop fucking texting me,
And
dude.
it's Justin Thomas in the lead.
Drives me nuts.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill,
gotta
but
go.
there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position
Here it
they're
is.
in for their third.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Ooh, right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Very bad round.
And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Break back, dude. Come
Okay,
on.
steady now. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong,
Horrible.
though.
And that's
Horrible
off
day.
on today's round. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr.
I had a good front nine, and I had a horrible
Mr.
back
Hyde
nine.
was on the
It's
back.
the opposite of the first
That's
round.
what it looked like.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning.
Yeah, they're fucking close on this one.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the John Deere Classic is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Luke, this player's trailing currently, but let's face it, there's so much golf left to be played. I really think if they stay the course and continue playing the way they are, they've got a great chance of getting a victory here.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Great shot. It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice.
And it's that man, JT, on top spot of this leaderboard. Good play from Justin Thomas. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Just didn't drop. A birdie putt awaits. This one started out on a good line. Time to take a look at the standings, and Justin Thomas currently holds top spot. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Such soft hands.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot.
That's a heavy line this player has drawn.
Dude.
That dog will hunt.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Ooh, that almost went down. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a 1-shot buffer. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
Greens are stupid.
Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, here we find ourselves on a short par 4. What's your mentality?
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green.
How the fuck?
The others, lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Where will this one end up? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that was pure. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 3, down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
A par putt awaits. And there it is. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
It's a fucking tough course.
Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut.
Yeah, this is lovely. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Opting for the 5-wood.
This one's going to the right.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Justin Thomas currently leading the field here. Second shot here at the 10th.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, well played. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently sitting in 12th place. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Horrible.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Found the greenside rough. Still, not a bad spot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Moments like that deserve another look.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
He finds himself in a share of 11th. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Always
Now
close.
7 shots behind after that.
Motherfucker. Go, motherfucker.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Second shot here on the 13th hole. That's tidy. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. That was a gallant attempt.
God, you motherfucker.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Oh, almost went in. And this putt to move into the top 10. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. We have a par 4 on this one.
Birdie at the last hole. Can he make it 2 in a row?
That was a little
Oh, I'm
untidy,
so
wasn't
off
it?
right now.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
Found the greenside bunker. Looking for an up and down here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And he needs this to save par. A good stroke. That will work. And now at 3 under overall. It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Justin Thomas is our current leader. We have a par 5 at this one.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And here we are with their 4. Oh, that's a ripper.
It's almost automatic.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And it's that man, JT, on top spot of this leaderboard. Good play from Justin Thomas. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Wonderful effort.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player seems to be in pretty good position out there.
That was a good day.
Yeah, still
too
hanging
far
around
off
the
lead,
top
though.
10, but listen, they need to have a fairly flawless final round if they want to win this tournament.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
But I made a ball change, which actually helped.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
In the top 10 going into this final round, and there's a good opportunity to get out there early, post some opening birdies, and really let the leaders know that you're coming for them.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This putt to try and save their par.
Currently 5 under for the event. Here we are at the second tee.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Quality shot, that one. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's not your best effort. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. 4 feet to the cup. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Yep.
And as we move along, it's Justin Thomas in the lead. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Fucking, this is so stupid.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats.
Really?
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
Fucking tournament. I'm not
He's in a
making up
share
10
of 10th
strokes.
position. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Second shot here on the 4th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Whatever, dude.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Whatever.
And JT is currently our leader.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Coming up from the bunker. Playing their 4th shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Care.
Love watching this player around the greens.
I'm far enough up in the points.
Our
Get the
leader
fuck
is
out
up
of here.
by 4 shots now. Love the short par 4s, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
9 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Putting for a par now. Yeah, good putt. Well hauled. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
And just in the first cut here. Wow, what happened there?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This is a par putt. And Justin Thomas is dominating the field at this stage. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Wow, that's misjudged. Just didn't drop. Okay, that hole's behind you now. And just with 9 holes remaining, Rich, what do you think here is going to happen for this player?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's going to fall in the water, sadly. Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.